I always say it's one of the hardest things to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. Really take the time out to look in the mirror and be honest with yourself. See, you have to realize there are those that when I say that's one of the most difficult things, you have to understand, like, I really mean that. It's tough. It's tough now, and I know better. It's tough sometimes to look in the mirror and say to myself, yo, you ain't doing this right, or yo, why do you feel this way about something, and to be honest with yourself. Because sometimes, I think I've spoken about this in the past, some of us are so good at the mental jumping, and we could trick our own selves, let alone other people. So you have to be honest with yourself. With that being said, there are those out there that there are individuals where you'll help them try and correct them, or help them to notice or realize certain things that they do that may be detrimental to their growth, the growth of their friends, their family, the growth of their business, growth of their children. There are those individuals that will take a hard look in the mirror and then curse the mirror for showing them what they see. Those individuals are not ready. They're not. And it's not the mirror's fault, but there are those, we all see it all the time on Facebook, they call it gaslighting and all that other type of stuff, we see it. There are people out here that will look in a mirror and want to break the mirror for what they see. And we ain't talking about no trick mirrors, we ain't talking about no magic, that we're talking about real world reflection. Obviously, this is, an analogy for reflecting on one's own, tongue-tied. Reflecting on one's own self. So no jokes, and miss me with the, sometimes, no, we're talking about people that legitimately need to take a good hard look at how they're moving and how they're doing things, and they choose not to. And that's their choice, And then you have a choice to make, whether or not you're going to, continue to be in their corner, continue to try to help that person. And sometimes it's out of your control. I'm a faithful man, so I believe that, there is a higher being, there is God, and, sometimes you're led to help people, even when you don't feel like it's beneficial, or even when you don't feel like it's gonna do anything. Sometimes you're just led to help people for whatever reason, and you gotta do it. And with that being said, to those that are out there helping individuals, I applaud y'all. To those out there that are always taking a good hard look in the mirror and trying to see how you can continue to be a better person and continue to give off a glowing example of an individual that's trying to be a better person, I commend y'all, because it's not easy. It's not. And a lot of us, we give up in trying to become better, or we gaslight our own damn selves, or come up with excuses and, find external reasons as to why it is that I'm being an asshole, or she's being certain things, what I'm saying? Lord forgive me. So, don't crack the mirror because it's showing you what you don't want to see. Okay?